Hi, this is Izzy Seddon for Fresh Business Thinking. We're here at the Ivy for a first of a series of breakfasts for Kruger Cowne.
And then I moved on to New Zealand, and I thought I'm due for a bit of luck here. And New Zealand, after 3 hours of the swim, I had a fin flying towards me. There was no Jaws music. And it turned out to be a pod of dolphins. And I looked down and I could see a shark underneath me, and the pod of dolphins came to join me, and they stayed with me for an hour and a half, which was incredible. And the shark went away after half an hour.
So Adam, there are many transferable skills in the world of sport that are equally important in the world of business. Do you agree with this statement?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm being committed to the cause. So in sport, in my case, I had to work very, very hard every day in order to achieve my dream. And you've got to think big. And I thought big with the 7 channel swims.
It takes a particular character to embark on a challenge such as swimming the 7 oceans. What's been your biggest challenge to date?
Swimming the 17 hours and getting stung by the Portuguese man-of-war, losing the feeling in my spine and still having 3.5 hours to complete the swim, I would say was the biggest one.
Do you have any advice for people hoping to become entrepreneurs about maintaining a career alongside all of the training you have to put in?
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about discipline, thinking about that end goal. So with me, I had to train before and after work. I had to train like an Olympian but still do a job, and it can be done if you want it enough. It just depends how much you want it.
And out of the darkness, between the rocks, it was wonderful, came this commander with his 30-odd characters with their guns and weapons and so forth, and he was prepared to answer very, very interestingly. Particularly, he said he was thinking of joining up with IS, the outfit that's fighting in Iraq and Syria, which was quite an important news story for us, and drove the Afghan army, the Afghan government crazy when they heard about it. And so you know, there are 1 or 2 little problems we sorted out there, but it was really interesting, the thought that maybe these different types of conflict in different parts of the world might be actually starting to link up, which is of course very disturbing, but it's interesting.
How important has resilience been in your career?
Well, I think it's about the only thing you've got, really. Mine is a business which is entirely run on kind of morale, you know, that when things start to go bad, the danger is that everything will start to crash. And so it's essential to keep a good kind of sense of what you're aiming to do, and you know, to work through disaster, work through chaos and failure, and to just keep on going.
What's been the highlight of your career?
The 2 other things that really stand out in my mind are actually not so much the fall of the Berlin Wall as the revolution in Czechoslovakia, as it then was, just about a week or about 2 weeks later, after the wall came down, when millions of people turned out, overthrew a horrible, disgusting old government, and not a single window was broken. It was done in utter peacefulness, and that was magnificent. And then 1994, I was privileged, and it really was a privilege, to see Nelson Mandela come to power in South Africa. I'd been the BBC correspondent in South Africa in the 70s, at the height of apartheid, and it never occurred to me that it could be done peacefully.
Why do you feel the business world's desire for such quality, inspiring speakers is still such a big industry?
Because they are inspirational, and because they know their subjects, and people need knowledge, people want knowledge, and what better way is that to get knowledge other than getting it from experts. The people we work with are they are experts in their fields, and they also know how to relay their messages. they're inspirational, they're motivational, they have knowledge. That's why they're there, and that's what people want.
So thank you so much to John Simpson, CBE, and to Adam Walker for their truly inspirational talks this morning. We'll be back next month for the next in the series.